and never to see again. But like, where you're like, he look good, and I know I look good in my Spanx, so we gonna, go out like this, or whatever it may be. Can we have a regular story that is filled with Black people, but isn't about the fact that they're Black? Nonfiction books by or about women and people of color highlighting subject matter expertise in various fields of study, including entrepreneurship and visual and performing arts and activism and business and science and writing and technology and leadership and travel, they all exist. Our kids can read about anything that interests them, and they can read about a Black person doing it. And they should. Not just doing it, but doing it well, and to be honest, usually excelling in it. Setting new standards and new heights. Our kids should know those people. I grew up outside of Chicago, and one of the popular school field trips was going into the city of Chicago and going on a tour of houses and buildings designed by the architect Frank Lloyd Wright. And it fascinated me. I went and I was like jaw dropped. I mean, he did things that I just had never seen before. And as I was riding the bus back to school, I distinctly remember thinking, I wish I was white, because then I could be an architect. Well, kids today, our kids should never have that issue. We can point out building after building after building and magnificent, beautiful projects and gardens and statues and all the things. And they need to know that someone just like them did that very thing. Otherwise, I'd be an architect. I wouldn't be here with you guys right now. Poetry that reflects our culture. I think that poetry goes really underused in the homeschooling world, and especially in the Black homeschooling world. Poetry is where it's at, y'all. It's short. You short on time. Poetry is short. It's beautiful. There's a lot of it, more than we can ever get through. And it pulls no punches, and it tells you exactly what life was like back then, today, now. It reflects the times, and it's one of the best ways to teach our children about Black culture. Integrating mirrors like these is an ongoing but rewarding job. If you guys follow my blog or my website, or you follow me on social media, you've seen these pictures before. Every year before the beginning of the school year, I take a picture of my kids' history books for the year and some of the other subjects, mostly history, historical fiction, and all of that. And I put them on my stairs like that. So this is 2 different years, and I share them publicly because I want people to see that there's a different way. So we don't have to use what's readily available. Blow up the spot. Don't do that. And as I told someone said, but I'm scared my kid won't learn enough about like Thomas Jefferson or something. And I'm like, they will. He's in those books, but it depends on who's telling the story. They learn about all my kids know about all those people, but I decide who tells the story of how those things unfolded. And then I will just throw out there, history's not on the SAT, y'all. There's no reason that you have to pursue the traditional path. This is your opportunity to explain to your kids who they are and where they came from. And these books are good. Integrating mirrors like this, though, is hard. It's rewarding, though. It's a job. I'm not going to lie about that. It requires intention, and we don't have the luxury of the huge curriculum expos filled with resources for our kids. And quite honestly, that sucks. But Black parents have been making a way out of no way for hundreds of years. Why would we stop now?